Hello and welcome to today's yoga session on this beautiful sunny day. We're going to have a session all about stress relief, physically, mentally, and to feel good. Join me on the mat. Let's start in a comfortable position, maybe cross-legged on your mat. Start to straighten your spine and maybe close your eyes, let your hands rest on your knees. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Really breathing into your stomach. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Let all the air out. Continue to breathe slowly. If you want, you can use this following affirmations and repeat it in your head. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. And with each breath, I invite peace and ease. And with each breath, I invite peace and ease. Just sit here in a restful position, feeling the ground underneath you, the mat you're sitting on, stability, the support it gives you. And at the same time, your breath gently flows in and out. Incline your head forward, opening your eyes and looking into your lap, watching your legs and hand. Feel your own presence sitting here. And then with an inhale, bring both hands overhead. Exhale, left hand to the side, other arm reaches overhead long. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean to the other side, stretching long. And let's repeat. Inhale, center. Exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, come to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, elbows draw down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, elbows down, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of you. Find a tabletop position. With an inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, open, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, round again. Continue like this. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. One more time in your own rhythm. Come back to a neutral spine. Push your hips back into child's pose. Interlace your fingers behind your back and the hands draw up. Maybe index finger point up. Lift your upper body, come to a seated position, hands stay interlaced, open your chest, maybe look up, and then come back down with your front to the mat, hands draw up to the sky again. Lift your upper body, come on your knees, hands draw back to the mat, open your chest again, and then a step with your right feet forwards, low lunge, hands stay still interlaced, open your chest, come deep with your hips. Then chest draws down, maybe your right shoulder connects with your right knee. Come as far as you can, don't worry. Arms draw up to the sky. Lift your chest again, hands next to the feet, open your chest. And then bring your hips backwards, over your left knee, right leg extended, maybe right feet flex. And come down as far as possible with your upper body, really letting go of any tension here. Now come even further back with your hips to be able to sit down on your mat. Left leg is still bent, arms up to the sky, and then fold forward as far as you can. Really letting go of any tension. With every exhale, you sink deeper. Lift your upper body, left hand behind your hips. Push your hips forward and up. Right arm draws long overhead, opening your chest at the same time. Come back down with your hips to sit and then fold forward again. Maybe coming deeper this time, really letting go. We repeat this and roll up, seated, left hand behind your hips, push your hips forward and up, right arm draws over your head, long. Sit back down and either fold forward or lean backwards, either on your lower arms or lean all the way backwards. Find a lying position with the left leg still bent, really letting go here. Come back up with your upper body, left hand behind your hips. Push your hips one more time forward into this version of a wild thing. Sit down, bend your right leg, come forward, both hands to the mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, both feet back into plank. Dip your hips to open your chest into an upward dog. And then roll back with the hips, child's pose. Interlace your hands behind your back again, and they draw up to the sky, maybe index fingers up. Come up with your upper body, open your chest, you're seated. Come back down, child's pose, fingers drawing up. And then on your knees, open your chest. And step forward with your left feet this time into low lunge. Open your chest here. Upper body dives down as far as possible, maybe left shoulder passes your left knee. Arms drawing up to the sky. Hands come down to the mat again, open our chest, and then push the hips backwards into a half split. Hips are on top of your right knee. Left leg is extended, maybe flex and fold forward. Now bring your hips even further back to sit down. Right knee stays bent. Lift your arms up to the sky and then fold forward over your left leg, melting into the ground. Lift back up, right hand behind your hips, push your hips forward, left arm overhead and long in this version of a wild thing, opening your chest. Sit down again, fold forward another time, letting go, maybe diving a bit deeper. We repeat, right hand behind your hips, pushing hips up, other arm long overhead. Sitting down again, either folding forward or coming back on your elbows, lower arms, or all the way laying down. Right leg stays bent. Really sinking deep into the floor here. Slowly lift your upper body again, right hand behind your hips, left arm long overhead, pushing hips forward. Sit down again, bend your left knee, both hands to the floor. Tuck your right toe, step back into a plank, lower your hips to open your chest into this upward dog, shoulders away from your ears. Push your hips back into child's pose. Let your heart melt into the floor. Slowly roll back up into tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and press back into downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out on the spot, stretching one leg after the other, maybe wiggling your hips to the right or left. Then roll forward into plank, lower knees, chest or chaturanga, opening up into up dog, and then pushing your hips back up into down dog. Breathe here. With an inhale, your right leg draws up to the sky. Exhale, bring it in between your hands. Inhaling, cartwheeling the arms open into warrior two. Finding your stability and strength here, drawing shoulder blades back. Leaning forward into side angle, your elbow on top of your knee, or the hand reaches for the floor. Opening all the left side up. Coming back up and leaning backwards into a reversed warrior here. Feeling this openness on the right side this time. And then straightening your legs, coming up with the upper body, interlacing hands behind your back and lean forward into wide-legged forward folds. Both hands reaching up to the sky, or you can even relax them behind your head so they fall towards the floor. Slowly and with control, roll back up with the upper body, turning the right foot, opening the arms into warrior two again. Both hands back to the floor, step back into your plank, one vinyasa, lower down. Then open up your chest into up dog, and then press the hips to the sky into down dog. This time your left leg draws up to the sky. With an exhale, you bring the feet in between your hands again, opening the arms up parallel to the floor into warrior two again. Find your strength here. Then lean forward, left elbow on top of your knee or reach for the floor, side angle. Lift back up and lean backwards into reversed warrior, opening your left side this time. Straightening both legs, interlace the hands again behind your back, and then dive forwards with your chest first. Head follows. Both hands draw up to the sky, or you can let them fall towards the floor. Either you stay here, or if you're comfortable with it, you can take a headstand. So bring your elbows, forearms to the floor, head as well, and then lift the legs sideways up to the sky, but slowly and in control. If you're in a headstand, start to slowly lower down the feet sideways, really in control, and then placing them on the mat again. Interlace the fingers again behind your back for one moment, and then roll back up with the upper body. Turn the left feet, arms parallel to the floor, warrior two again. Both hands back to the mat, one vinyasa here, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Open up into your upward dog, shoulders away from your ears, and then push the hips back up, down dog. This time we slowly walk forwards, mini steps in the direction of our hands. Lower your hips as well so you can sit down on the mat. Relax your upper body laying down, straightening your left leg, grabbing your right feet for a half happy baby. You can also grab your ankle, your leg for modifying. Try to open your hips here and breathe deeply. And slowly bring your right knee on top of your left knee so they're crossed and both of them fall towards the left side. Right arm connected to the floor, right shoulder as well. You look in the same direction for a reclined twist. Slowly bring your knees back to center, straightening your right leg this time. And we're doing a happy baby with our left leg, grabbing the feet, ankle or leg. Breathing deeply here and trying to melt into our mat. Guide your left knee on top of your right knee. Both of the knees fall towards your right side. Maybe your hand is on top of them. And the left arm is connected with the floor. You look in the same direction. Trying to melt into this reclined twist on this side. Bring both knees back to center, open them up to the sides so you can grab both of your feet this time. We're going to do a full happy baby here. You can imagine that your lower back and your shoulders really stay connected with the mat. You'll have this grounding sensation, the connection with the floor. Let go of any tension that's stored in your hips, maybe even sending your breath in these areas of tension to sink deeper into this posture. Let go of your feet, tuck your knees in, then place the feet behind your hips, lifting your hips up into bridge pose, really stretching all the back, even the neck, and slowly lowering the hips back down. Starting to roll forwards and backwards, massaging our back here, rolling back and forth, until we meet in our boat posture, either with the hands connected to the mat or next to your legs. Then lower your legs down, straighten them, and fold forward, letting go of any tension, melting into the floor. Maybe savoring this sensation of hugging yourself, giving yourself some love and appreciation. Roll your upper body back up to a seated position. Left hand grabs the right foot on the outside. We're working towards straightening this right leg. And maybe the right arm is open in the air, all connected behind our back with the mat. Then we come forward with the right hand as well, grabbing the feet. We have a cross here with our arms, trying to lift this leg even higher. bending the right leg, bringing the ankle on top of your left knee, and opening your chest, both hands connected with the mat behind you, fingers pointing towards your hips, and maybe you want to lean back your head for a moment. Lift your head back up, straighten your right leg forward onto your mat. Right hand grabs the outside of our left feet, walking towards straightening this left leg. Twisting towards your left, so the left hand is opening as much as possible, either in the air or connected with your mat. Left hand grabs your foot on the right side, so arms are crossed again, trying to lift this leg a little bit higher with a straight spine. And then guide this foot on top of your right knee, hands behind your back, opening your chest. Maybe you lean your head backwards. Bring your head back to center, left foot to the mat, and then push your hips up into this reverse tabletop position. Maybe release your head, lower it down, and open your chest here. Slowly bring your hips back down to the mat, straightening your legs, lowering your upper body to the floor. Final position, Shavasana. Palms facing up. Let your feet fall to the sides. Start to relax your full body, sinking into the floor. Letting go of the point in between your eyebrows, your jaw, and your shoulders getting heavier and heavier. If you want, you can stay longer in this posture. Otherwise, start to deepen your breath. Maybe slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, stretching both arms on top of your head. And then rolling to one side of your preference, resting there for a moment, lingering in this transition of peace and calm. And whenever you're ready, find back a seated position, maybe cross-legged, eyes still closed. One more time with an inhale, reach both hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring them in front of your chest, connecting with yourself, thanking yourself for taking this time to practice with me. Namaste. It was a pleasure practicing with you. I hope you feel a little bit less stressed, more centered and calm. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, like this other people can find this and benefit of this practice. Have an amazing day. Hope to see you soon.